Hi, my name is Darren, and I was a vegetarian for almost 18 years. First of all, what comes to your mind when you hear the word vegetarian?
Vegetables,
Missing out on good food.
Plant-based.
Okay.
soy milk.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah.
Let me talk about it from my point of view. Being a vegetarian was not my choice. In fact, I was born and raised as a vegetarian. Both of my parents are vegetarians, so I have no choice other than following them.
Saya ikut vegetarian karena ikut mama. Awalnya mama yang vegetarian. Dia dari remaja sudah mulai vegetarian. Waktu remaja dia ikut ajaran agama Buddha. Ajaran agama Buddha mengajarkan untuk manusia hidup sehat dengan mengkonsumsi makanan dari tumbuh-tumbuhan, tidak mengkonsumsi makanan dari hewan dengan alasan tidak membunuh hewan. Nah, setelah menikah, saya ikut mama vegetarian.
My family doesn't follow a strict vegetarian diet. We still eat eggs, milk, cheese, and more. We usually eat these kind of foods. It's like a combination of Chinese food and Indonesian food, but of course in a vegetarian style. When I was a kid, I didn't know being a vegetarian would make you different from the others, and sometimes it made me struggle.
I remember back in junior high school when we were visiting a museum, like everyone got McD for lunch, but Darren ordered a different thing. And then, for example, when during recess session, we used to go to the school canteen, but Darren already bought his own food.
Even though I was struggling, and at the same time, a lot of people tried to provoke me to eat non-vegetarian meal, I always reject them. I was never interested in trying them, and at the same time, I also felt guilty if I had to try them. This lifestyle continued until COVID entered our life. During COVID days, I didn't have much to do besides online school. So I spent most of my time on the internet. Then I started watching a lot of food reviews, food travels, and mukbang videos. After watching a lot of these videos, finally I got curious. Why does it look delicious? I wonder what it tastes like. So I started asking my parents if I can quit being a vegetarian or not.
Darren waktu SMA sering bertanya, dia ingin berhenti vegetarian, dia ingin coba makan daging. Nah, sebagai orang tua, kami tetap melarang dia makan daging. Tetap mewajibkan dia ikut vegetarian.
As time passed by, it was the end of my high school year. I finally graduated. During that time, I really chose Hong Kong as my study destination. And I asked my parents about quitting as a vegetarian more and more.
Setelah ada rencana mau melanjutkan kuliah di luar negeri, jadi kami mulai memberikan kebebasan untuk memilih makanan sendiri.
At the same time, COVID cases has reduced, and I can go out with my friends a little bit more. The urge to try non-vegetarian meal was so high at that time. And also I was being a little too excited, so I started eating non-vegetarian food before I went to Hong Kong. And luckily, they were not mad at me, so all good. I finally tried my first non-vegetarian meal. It was an Indonesian dish called gultik. It is a popular street food beef curry rice in Indonesia. My first reaction was simply, wow, I never tried something this good before. Starting from that day, I always eat non-vegetarian meals whenever I am outside with my friends. All of my friends were shocked when they saw me eating non-vegetarian meals, but they seemed happy about it.
Apa reaksi lu pas tahu gue udah nggak VG?
Supportive.
Pertanyaan pertama, apa reaksi lu pas tahu kalau gue itu VG?
Kaget soalnya gue nggak pernah kenal tuh orang yang VG yang seumuran gue.
Oke, terus?
Iya. Terus ya gue kasihan soalnya lu nggak bisa makan daging.
Udah.
Udah.
Oke, pertanyaan selanjutnya. Gimana reaksi lu pas tahu kalau gue udah berhenti jadi VG?
Wah, gue seneng banget sih. Gue langsung support 100% tuh. Nanti kita langsung makan deh daging.
Furthermore, it was the time for me to leave Indonesia for my study in Hong Kong. In that time, we have to do 7 days of quarantine. Isn't it funny that my first environment where I can eat non-vegetarian meals as a routine was the quarantine hotel? At first, I thought the quarantine food wasn't that bad, but why did all of my friends say that it was so bad? But after trying the foods outside, I finally understand why. I admit it, my tongue was a virgin at that time. What can I say? Even though I am not a vegetarian anymore, I feel a lot of struggles.
It's very funny because it's like teaching a children on how to order meat and even how to eat them. Like for example, differentiating the bones and the meat and which part can be eaten and which part cannot. Very interesting and a new experience.
Secondly, I couldn't stand the fishy smell, so I avoided eating seafood most of the times. But recently, I started to eat fish more frequently, and I think I can bear the smell better right now. However, it is different when it comes to sushi. I am a big fan, and I think I am a little obsessed.
Love at first blush.
My next struggle is choosing food. Every time I go to a restaurant, I am always the last person to order. And my confession is, I don't know which menu should I choose. Either I want to try everything on the menu or I have no idea on what kind of food it is, so I have to ask all of my friends about them.
It's very funny because it's like teaching the children on how to order meat and even how to eat them.
Therefore, I just follow my friend's order most of the time. I simply put my trust in them. It is true that I am still adapting to being a non-vegetarian right now, but I enjoy the process. Now I don't have to think of what I can eat or not. I don't have to check the ingredients of the food that I want to buy. I am free, and I can eat the same food as my friends. Furthermore, I realized that I spend most of my time with people by eating together with them. We enjoy the moment and create memories together. And if you ask me, do I regret? My answer is no. I am happy and grateful for my life right now.
No te sonó el despertador, vas tarde para salir al trabajo. No te funciona el calentador porque no has sido capaz de arreglar un carajo. Agüita fría, qué bonita manera de empezar el día. 1, 2, 3,